I will be speaking more about the King's Antipodean tour. He's just arrived in Samoa and got a very warm greeting there. But for this one, I want to talk about yet the latest. I mean, if you could keep track, the latest charade in the American presidential election. Trump, McDonald's in Pennsylvania. Um, Apparently, the basis for this is his repeated assertions that Kamala Harris has lied about her time in McDonald's. And it was a stunt. It's just a stunt to kind of mock Harris. And of course, some will lap it up. Now, before I get into this one, just a quick word on the polling. I've said before, I'm not putting much weight on it because polling does get it wrong. In 2016, the polls had Hillary Clinton ahead, and she lost the Electoral College, although she did win the popular vote. I just think polling is there is a disturbing number of people out there who support Trump. Now, I've made no secrets of my utter contempt for Donald Trump. I think the man's a wannabe dictator, and he gets a gold medal when it comes to lies, which is why I just find it ironic that he has the gall to be calling anyone else a liar. I mean, the fact that he has a website called Truth Social is just pathetic. This new film that's out about the young Trump, The Apprentice, he's trying to get it shut down. Like the actions of a wannabe dictator. He has called, and I quote, the producer and the main actor human scum. I mean, it just strikes me as a sort of thin-skinned response that you'd get from any other dictator. In the case of Trump, he's a wannabe dictator. So, a few things to say about this story. I mean, it's just typical Trump. It's Tim Walz made a point in his speech. He said that, in response to this, there's something particularly perverse about a billionaire um, kind of cosplaying this role of a McDonald's employee when Trump's policies would favour big corporations, penalising workers for taking overtime. It absolutely wouldn't favour employees in this way. Trump has made a big thing out of being for blue collar workers, but and he's attacked Biden and Harris over the economy, but his disastrous handling, this is my words, of COVID definitely didn't help the economy. And the truth is that the Biden administration has had to pick up a lot of the mess that Trump created. I just find it sickening for Donald Trump to be making a political case for lies. I mean, for years, this man lied about Barack Obama. He said he wasn't really an American, even when Obama produced a birth certificate. Barack Obama was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, an American state, in 1961. He's an American citizen. Trump lied about that for years. He has lied and he has lied and he has lied. His entire public career has been about lies, but because the Trump cult has taken people in the way it has, you know, it doesn't matter what is proven to them. It doesn't matter what facts are shown to them. They believe it's all fake news media. That's symbolic of a cult. Um, so this McDonald's stunt, it's ostensibly to claim that Harris is lying about a McDonald's experience. Well, Lily Jabali, who is the BBC's North American technology correspondent, looked into this, and the McDonald's that supposedly she worked at, it's on a place called Alameda Island, just off San Francisco, and supposedly Harris worked there in the summer of 1983. Now, that McDonald's did exist in 1983, and they even had a yearbook with some of the employees. Now, the people who worked there don't directly remember her, but that in itself isn't evidence that she didn't work there. Trump has produced zero evidence. Um, because apparently another friend of Harris who went to college with her says she did recall Harris working at a McDonald's around that time. It could be that Harris has been a little bit flexible with the exact date. Maybe it was 1984 she worked there, right? Maybe 1982. Frankly, even if she is stretching it a little bit, it doesn't even come close to the lies that Donald Trump has told. It doesn't even come close. Um, Harris's policies are a lot more favourable to blue collar workers than Trump's. I mean, this is a guy who actually said that he hopes there'll be another recession so that Biden could be the next Herbert Hoover, and therefore it would make him look good. Trump is contemptible, and I just find it alarming that the race is tight. It shouldn't be. It should be absolutely no contest. I just find it deeply depressing and perplexing and alarming that this man could actually get back into the White House despite everything, despite everything. But for him to be talking about lies, Donald Trump gets a gold medal when it comes to lies. Absolutely, it's sickening actually. Um, the most recent Republican to go against Trump is his own friend, Geraldo, who has said, he was late on the bandwagon, but he has turned against Trump now. I mean, it's just every single day there is more voices against Trump, and yet the cult doesn't seem to weaken. Um, I also think, looking at that footage of Trump serving people, by the way, they were all actors. It was a staged event. That particular branch is apparently closed. But I was thinking this is a guy who became famous before he got into politics for The Apprentice, firing people. This guy is not the idea that he's friendly to workers, that he's this jovial character. I frankly find it sickening. We'll see what happens come November. I just think it is staggering that this man could get anywhere near the White House, and for him to be talking about lies, it's just. I mean, the hypocrisy is it's not even hypocrisy because he hasn't produced any evidence that Harris is lying about this. None.